Hey, what's going on, Mike? This is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. Looks like the audio didn't come out on the last recording, so let me try this one more time and make sure that it works. And I did test the audio before this, so it should work. So let me go ahead and get started. I wanted to just kind of do a video real quick and just show you what I see rather than just kind of typing it out by email. So right off the bat, what I did was I punched in the your competitors, HGH Cells, HGH Suppliers, and HGH Med into Ahrefs to kind of take a look at some of their metrics and see what's been working out for them, right? So it looks like this person's got 10K backlinks, 372 referring domains. That's actually pretty good. Organic keywords, and it looks like they rank for about 1,200, or they have 1,200 traffic per month. Organic search, let me look at their report. So this right here actually shows what keywords they currently rank for. So it looks like for the phrase HGH for sale, they hold the number 13th position. That's where they're getting the majority of their traffic. Now they're doing a good job of making sure that they made a lot of product pages with a specific keyword in there, right? So like with Norditropin prices, they have Norditropin in there, which I mean, I guess that's kind of natural thing to do. But just in the fact that they sell that, it looks like they're holding the #1 spot, as you know, as well as the website itself actually has some decent amount of backlinks and referring domains, which means that Google finds it authoritative, and that's probably why they're holding the #1 spot for a lot of these 0 KD keywords, right? Except for like Norditropin. I mean, they still hold the #6 spot, so they're doing a good job there. Yeah, if I were them, I would just make an inner page specifically targeting HGH dash for sale and have that rank. And you know, like if you look at the inner page, like you can clearly see that this works, right? Just building out an inner page specifically targeting a keyword, right? The homepage doesn't rank for the phrase Norditropin, but just in the fact that they created an inner page specifically with the phrase Norditropin, they're getting a huge amount of credit for that. They're in the #6 position for a phrase that's got 2,900 searches per month. So you can see how see how this one HGH injection for sale, they hold the 13th spot, and the reason being is because they don't actually have an inner page specifically targeting this phrase HGH injections for sale. I guarantee you, if they had an inner page that specifically had the phrase HGH injections for sale, so as in we did with Norditropin, they would probably be ranking a lot higher than they are now. You know, Google doesn't know where to give them credit for this phrase. So definitely something that you actually can take advantage of, right? Down the line, this actually be a pretty decent keyword to go after. Besides that, look at hghsuppliers.com. So 572 backlinks referring domains, 88. So it looks like they have less backlinks, less referring domains, but a lot more traffic, right? So let's take a look at them and see what they've been doing right. So it looks like they're not as authoritative as the other websites. Actually, I mean, I'd have to take a look at their backlinks to really see how good their links are. But so right off the bat, okay, so the reason why they're doing a lot better is because their homepage looks like right here, they hold the #6 spot for the phrase HGH for sale. So you can see how just by optimizing your website, then you know what? If I go to this website, I bet they have this keyword HGH for sale sprinkled in, and which is why they're getting all the credit for that. So if I were to type in H for sale, yeah, see here, our HGH for sale, you got that H for sale, H for sale, H for HGH for sale. So you can see how they've actually sprinkled that in the homepage, which is why they're ranking for that. I bet even if I type in HGH injections for sale, yeah, at the very least, they've got HGH injections, can deliver online, and they've got HGH injections spread out through the keywords in their homepage, which is why they're holding the #1 spot and getting credit for that, right? Because they've got that keyword and Google can recognize it. And so looks like even though they don't have as many backlinks as their first guy, they're very optimized for it in a lot of their content. And maybe even their backlinks are technically pointing really well towards the inner page. I mean, maybe he just has good on-page SEO elements. I don't want to get into exactly what their SEO is because I just know what I do is going to do a better job than them, right? So we'll take a look at the last guy. This guy has, oh, so this is really interesting. So this guy has the least amount of backlinks referring domains with the most amount of traffic. This is pretty rare in terms of when I take a look, especially because their UR is a 1. Um, you know what? Maybe looks like they really started ramping up their traffic in June. What? So in the last, okay, so yeah, in the last like 3 months, they've started putting a lot of, yeah, they started putting more referring domains. So yeah, they just started doing some like backlinks and things like that. Let's take a look at what they're ranking for right now. Okay, so HGH for sale classic, and they hold the number 4 spot. Okay, so that's where they're getting majority track human growth hormones for sale. You can see actually it's not their home page that's ranking for that phrase, it's actually injectable HGH. And would you look at that? Injectable HGH. Is there a specific? Oh wait, no, what am I saying? It should be HGH for sale. So HGH for sale. Okay, so maybe it's in the meta keyword. I mean, it has a lot of things that have to involve with HGH. Maybe their backlinks and anchor text are pointing for that. But looks like that page, dude, if I were them, they're getting so much credit. Like, it's not their homepage that's ranking for these phrases, it's their inner page, right? So if I were them, honestly, I would write way more content than they have. This is not enough for a website that's ranking for 7 different kinds of phrases, over thousands of like phrases. Like this page ranks for HGH for sale, for human growth hormones for sale, buy HGH, HGH injections for sale, injectable HGH, HGH benefits. So this guy has really optimized this web page specifically to start ranking highly for all these different phrases. And for a website that ranks so well, gets so many visitors, I would have a lot more content than this. This is something that, you yourself can take advantage of, Mike. This is something that I'm telling you, this is gold advice because these are people that don't 100% know SEO, but they kind of know SEO. If you have more content on here right off the bat, you have more authority in this guy. And if this guy can get away with this amount of traffic and ranking at the top of Google for all these different phrases with a backlink and referring domain profile of something like this, oh, we can definitely make sure that you are literally dominating your competition and making sure that you rank a lot higher than them. So, compared to them, you have more backlinks, more referring domains. I honestly think it's a matter of just cleaning up some SEO, continuing to point our backlinks to this, so that you not only just become kind of another player in this space, but you completely dominate it, right? You are the key player for when it comes to HGH meds and all the different kinds of HGH stuff that's out there. So definitely possible. In terms of the keywords, um, let me go over this real quick. What I want to do is, you saw all those different keywords that I was talking about earlier. I would specifically go in there and start targeting any keywords that have low keyword difficulty and a decent amount of volume. Like this one by Norditropin pen, like this gets 20 searches, 30 searches, and this actually tends to be a little bit lower than what it actually is. But I mean, like, what's the point of going after all these smaller ones, 70, 50, 30, 30, 30, 20, when there's phrases out there that's getting 150 searches per month, right? So just right off the bat, by changing out the keywords and making sure we choose the right ones, we're going to be getting a lot more traffic to your website and targeting the correct ones, right? So in this case, Mike, we want to build out 20 keywords, right? And so like I said, I would go straight down the list. I mean, by HGH, I am 100% sure that's going to be on that list. HGH dosage is actually a great one because it has 1 keyword difficulty, right? And you might not necessarily think that HGH dosage is a converting one, but if you think about it, if there's 700 searches out there, you imagine 10% of people that are looking up HGH dosage and also are checking out a place to purchase this kind of thing, right? So definitely room there. Buy HGH Online would be another good one to rank for. Yeah, but that's how I build out my keyword list, right? I would grab some of these keywords that other people are ranking for, like human growth hormone for sale. That's a good one to rank for. And then maybe type it in and see what other related keywords are out there. And like I said, just the ones that have the highest amount of volume, low keyword difficulty, are kind of the ones that we're going to want to target. So that's how I would go about doing it, Mike. Definitely very possible for you to start dominating the space. It's just a matter of just getting the ball rolling. So appreciate it. Hope you got some more insight out of this, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks.